Taurus, that's the universe sending out an SOS of help to help you make decisions to move forward, to help any fears or anxieties that are lingering from the past, because there's a lot of opportunity this week in business and love. And if you feel like past accomplishments are holding back your desires of the present, have no fear, because that's turning as well. And I know you know it. And if you're waiting for justice to be served in any way, those legalities are favored as well this week. And also, I'll say this, if you're thinking about bringing a partnership, whether it's in relationship or in work to the next level, trust your judgment to be able to do this, and trust your judgment to be a really good-hearted and fair person in any endeavors that you might take on this week, okay? I can see you're a little tired, but everything's stirring in you. You know it's been for your betterment. It's built up an inner confidence that you can walk proudly forward. And that's what the universe wants. It wants to break that stranglehold of doubt and insecurities that's in your brain, because it's being measured against past accomplishments or what your brain thinks that you should be accomplishing right now. That needs to be put aside. It needs to be all dealt with love this week, okay? So that's the leading spirit, okay? That's the kind of good luck that comes out of St. Patty's Day week, all right? And that's for you this week, Taurus. So it's really wonderful. Go grab it, honey, because, you know, God in the universe has got great gifts for the bull this week, okay? So that's the general reading. Let's get into why I was saying it. And that first taste placement is the Lover's card. That's it means that we need to make decisions in love. But with a lot of reflection here in these other cards, it's a decision that we have to lead with spirit, because as the bull, we rule the material world. We also rule the love domain as well. But right now, what it's asking us is to make the decisions of spirit and heart. That's going to lead us to the little rainbow in the pot of gold that we know is there. And why I was saying, don't let past accomplishments get you down or be a measure or a metric against what you're accomplishing now today. And again, relationship, family, home, career, it's all, you know, highlighted here. And the reason why I say that is the Three of Pentacles. And the Pentacles is our domain as an earth sign. We rule those areas of the material world. And we've also had some accomplishments. That's why I was saying it. Three is kind of a material reality for a creative idea that takes form, right? Okay. And maybe we're measuring up like what I'm trying to kick off now, because I see the Emperor and a lot of new cards. Like I'm saying, oh my God, I'm not doing that as fast as I did before or as much as I thought I would. No, that's not anything that you have to have in your head right now, because God's leading the way. You might have the gas and the brake, but God's got the steering wheel. So I suggest you get your foot off the brake and let's give it a little gas and be a collaborative partner and moving forward. And the reason why I was saying about legalities and good justice is that top of the matter, God's highlighting this week. So if you want to bring a partnership or a relationship, like I said, to the next level, contracts and all those are, you know, marriage license, all that is favored right there. And again, business contracts are favored. And if you're on the flip side, if you're going through some legalities that have caused a lot of pain and exhaustion from the past, this is a favorable card, so believe it. And you want to, and you know it. The Five Swords is in the fourth, the gut placement, I like to say, the base of the matter. And that's a really good card because you've emerged as your own self. Dig me, don't dig me, but I dig me. And this is what I want to move forward with. And that's probably why the universe is giving out that SOS to us right now to move forward, okay? And we could trust it because the Five is the good luck in the area of our thoughts. And combined with some of these other cards, it's really fab. But some of the doubt is built out of this past reflection card, the Ten of Swords. That's you right there. You're exhausted and tired. But here comes justice, you know, Athena, to say all is well. What matters in the material world is one thing, but what matters in the area of God and what's just is a whole other different kettle of fish. And you don't get to like these major arcana cards or even the Ten of Swords unless you've been a good egg through a lot of character and integrity assault. Okay, so bravo to you. And now here's a new day dawning. God's got your back. No more of those kind of thoughts of that heaviness will plague you anymore, because now we're moving into a new domain, okay? And the new domain is the Emperor. And this is kind of like us, right? We've got the world in one hand, a big lightning rod of imagination, inspiration ready to take off, and we're ready to make it a material reality. So believe in that. But what the real thing for an Emperor, especially for a bull, we don't want to be bossy. We don't want to be bullying in the way that we want our ideas to be executed, or even in a collaboration, even in relationship, right? So if you're doing any of that, like definitely slap that out of your approach and your attitude, because it's not welcome and it's completely not the vibe of the Emperor. The Emperor is about a fair, just outlook and the way that he treats people closest to him, and the way that he even treats people in the outside community. And if he's in a boss or an entrepreneur in a leadership role in any way, shape, or form, he really is a good guy, because you could count on him, because he's got your back. So believe in that. That's you, okay? So we'll get to even more of that in a second. So the 7 is the way that is a direct extension of that first place placement, all right there. And it's like you want the new life, but what's holding you back is just you, okay? But also I'll say this, like, it's holding you back because you want to deal with the spirit. You want to really make yourself happy. And maybe that goes against, like, oh my God, I got to do this, this, and this, and this to really be happy. But that's what's breaking here, like a whole outer shell, like a nut, like you're taking off the hard shell, and there's a beautiful inside that everyone gets to enjoy, especially you. And that's what God wants for you right now in that 7 card placement, is like, let's take the new turn. And it's a beautiful card because you've got all the skill set, the money, the heart, the imagination, and the intellect to be able to do it. And you respect yourself. And that's the only thing that you're going to make in your stratosphere. And I'll also say this because it's attached to the 1 card, the Lovers. If you're not feeling respected in your stratosphere, or even being feeling like a peer in any way, any capacity, you need to really look at that. So you're only doing decision making for what's betterment for you, not for other people. Okay, that's the lesson of the Lovers card as well. All right. And the other thing is the 8 is how other people view us. So that's really cool. You're ready to take it off. That's the Knight of Wands. Let's go take off. Da, 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 da. It's like the younger son of the Emperor. And he's got ideas. He's got creative energy, but he also has accomplishment under his belt. So people see you as someone who can move something ahead. So no doubts there either. And then when we get to that hopes and fears, I can't make up my mind. Okay. So I want to make up my mind, but I don't want to make up my mind. I want to make up my mind. And that's because of the doubt in here, like what you're having right there. It's just doubt, okay? And you're going backwards, so I need you to break it, because you could trust your intuition and your judgment right now. The heart and the mind are collaborating themselves, okay? And that's what God wants. So let's move to the next level. And that takes us to our 10 spot, the outcome, which is really beautiful. Again, Pentacles, we rule it. The Ace is the upsurge of energy. It's a really wonderful card. It's youthful energy. A lot of people even say young people around you could give you that kind of vibe as well and be helpful in these kind of reflections. But it's more, to me, it's about you being able to harness the imagination, inspiration into a creative endeavor, whether that's relationship of love, or whether it's a career, or just getting yourself out there and participating for you and what you want. That's the key, because here we are in the bonus card. Like I said earlier, that's us. The Queen of Pentacles is the manifestation of the exalted state of Taurus. So congratulations. So I want you to enjoy it. She's got the gold coin. She's got the grapes. She's got a good landscape. She's just a wonderful person, and that's us. And I just want you to focus on that this week, because you don't get to these kinds of cards unless you walk the walk and talk the talk. And you absolutely have done that. So go get the reward and the beautiful gifts God's got.